How's it going, guys? I'm Oz and welcome back to another episode of Oz Vlogs. As you can see, my hair is wet. I'm sorry, I've been working all day. It's incredibly hot outside. Matt and I are building a fence, which is very exciting. But, as I said, it's another episode of Oz Vlogs, so you know what that means? Mail! It's been a while since I've had some mail, so I've been really excited. As soon as I heard it, a few people tweet me saying, "Hey, Lord Jennifer Oz, post PO box thing." I was like, ooh, how exciting. So, I don't know what happened. I started recording and then I got halfway and I realized that it wasn't actually recording and I was like, are you kidding me? So I've actually opened up some of the things, but I'm gonna obviously go through it again so then you guys can see everything, and it's good. You're gonna like it. And we're visited today again by Lemon. Look at the lemon. Here we go. Hang on, guys. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Stay away from the knife. It's lucky. And there you go. You can go on your spot. Go on your spot. Okay. So the first letter that I opened today was one in this little parcel bag thing, which is really cool because it's actually got Gortys on the back of it. Telltale Games, Tales from the Borderlands is probably one of my favourite games. I rate it pretty much up there alongside The Last of Us, to be quite honest. I just didn't think that I'd ever have so much fun with the game. And I'm really disappointed that we probably won't see a season 2 of it because the sales were probably one of the worst that Telltale's actually received, from what I understand. Which is devastating because if you play it, and I think the reason why it wasn't that good is that people had the assumption that they needed to play, Borderlands 1 and 2 to actually play this game, which honestly I thought so too until my mate Ryan said, no, you don't be silly, just play it. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of references, but it's not absolutely critical, so if you haven't played it already, please get it and play it because it's awesome. But nonetheless, so I received this from dear old Chloe. Now, Chloe I featured in my 8,000 subscriber tribute. God, that was such a long time ago. She's the one that, and she's so cute in this tiny little butt. And I love you, Chloe. Thank you so much. She's been with us forever and a day. And so she writes here, I hope you like this, Dinny. I know you absolutely love this series, meaning, Tales from the Borderlands. Yep. So I was hoping you'd like this cute little Handsome Jack keychain. I love you. Merry Christmas, girl, from Chloe, aka Glove Frost. So I really appreciate it, girl. Here's little Handsome Jack here. Where is it? Can it focus, please? Please? Oh, focus. You did focus in the last one. Let's go back. You get the idea, guys. I mean, there we go. Isn't he cute? And so I'm going to put him right up there. There we go. Isn't that cute? So the next one that I had received, I'll put that over there, was from two girls actually, two sisters. And so the first one, both of them wrote me a letter, and so I'll read the first one. So this is from Josephine. So it says, Dear Dinny, my name is Josephine and I'm 15 years old. My sister Charlotte told me about your channel and showed me your videos, and I really liked how you play. I love watching your videos nearly every day after school, especially when I've had a stressful day. My favourite game on your channel is Until Dawn, and I made the comment like she's 15 years old and she's watching Until Dawn, and I thought that was utterly crazy. But it goes on to say, I watched it on another channel before, but your videos are much funnier. I'm a person who isn't scared easily, so she's already shown me up. So it's even more funny that you scream every time. Geez, thanks, girl. I also liked Life is Strange, and it's sad that you didn't like it. Now, I really enjoyed the first 4 episodes. I just thought that the way that it ended in the 5th episode was very poor. And so I just lost all faith in that series. I just thought that they took the really easy way out. And, yeah. Wasted a lot of my time. And you gotta understand that, it wasn't just the game that annoyed me, it annoyed me with a lot of the comments, like, because I didn't rewind a great deal, and people were always like, it's absolutely important that you rewind it, it'll make a massive impact at the game, at the end of the game, and all this sort of blah 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 bullshit. And, you know, so I was kind of pissed off that my actions didn't have any sort of consequences. So it was a bit of everything. Like, it was one, that I felt cheated by, you know, the developers. And then two, it was sort of like, I got all of this shit from not using the rewind, not that it even mattered anyway. So I understand why it didn't matter and all this sort of thing. You just got to understand that, you know, the way that I base a game is not only just by the game, but also the community behind it, and I don't think the Life is Strange community is all that fantastic after the way that I played it. So they had me up until episode 4, it was good, but they just lost me in episode 5, so it's sad, and they're doing a season 2, and I'll probably play it reluctantly, but, you know, everyone deserves a second chance. But I think that's okay, and you needn't play games you don't like because of some people asked for it. So, like I said, I didn't know that it was going to be a bad game when I started playing it, because it was a good game when I started playing it. Just the 5th episode was just awful. It's just awful. Before I started watching your videos, I watched other Let's Plays from German YouTubers, but your videos are completely different. Well, I probably speak English for one, so that's different, and that's very cool. I also like watching your streams at the weekends. In Germany, your streams are early in the morning, so I can just start watching when I wake up. By the way, the photo shows Charlotte, the one with the glasses, our older sister, in the middle, but I think she doesn't know you, and then me. I hope you have a nice Christmas with your family and your friends. Stay awesome as you are, Josephine. Thank you so much, girl. So the photo that she's referring to is this one here. So I've actually got a letter from Charlotte as well. So that's Charlotte. We'll call her Alice or something, I don't know. Older sister. And that's Josephine just there. And that's an absolutely gorgeous photo of the three of you. I absolutely love it. That's really, 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 really good. Aww. And there's snow, look at all the snow. You know, I've always dreamt of having a white Christmas. So one day, you know, I hope to go over to the mainland, to like England or America or somewhere that has a white Christmas and experience a white Christmas, because I mean it's something that you guys are probably like, ugh, it's so annoying, I have to get the ice off my window screen all the time and all this. But out here it's just dirt, it's so hot and everything. It's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it, I love Christmas here in Australia, but I'd really like to experience one in the winter time as well. So now we go on to Charlotte's letter. I like this one. So, first of all, Merry Christmas to also Matt, Lemon, and Maduri, and maybe also Happy New Year if you read this in 2016. Sorry. My name is Charlotte, I'm 15 years old, and I'm from Bonn in Germany, so please excuse my mistakes, of which there's none, and your writing, by the way, is absolutely fabulous, but I won't joke for obvious reasons for you. Since I've discovered your channel a few months ago, it's always been my favourite, and I've barely watched videos from other channels. Now, this is crazy. I always would like people to not just watch me. I want people to watch other people as well, because not only, like, I like it how people support everyone, but also, you know, if you watch too much of a good thing, you know, you soon get sick of it, and I really don't want you guys to get sick of me. Before that, I used to watch a lot of German Let's Plays, but your videos are just the best. Not only because you're a great person who is always able to make me happy, also for my having a bad day. Your videos are so original and different from all the other ones I know. It's not the only way you play or your reactions are just the best ones in the world. Sorry, but it's actually really funny to see you scared. Jeez, thanks, girl. I love also the small things like the big face cam or the heart rate monitor. Sometimes I'm really worried about your heart health though when your heart rate goes around 140 BPM. Yeah, you probably hadn't seen my last episode of Until Dawn when you wrote this. Please don't read... Oh, yeah, that's right. So it goes on to something else that I read earlier. And all I can say is that I can totally relate to you. So... yes. Okay, so this is now I can read it out again. However, I hope you like the stuff my sister and me... Oh, you're supposed to say my sister and I, not me. That's the only one. But honestly, that's a really easy mistake. I'm pretty sure that I'd keep doing that. Put into the letter. I know that you usually don't like sweets, but in my opinion, mail from Bonn is to include some Haribo because it's made in Bonn. Besides, I'm really sorry that the map we sent is so old and ugly, but we couldn't find a new one at the tourist information and thought that an ugly map is better than nothing. To come to an end, I hope you take a break from all your work at Christmas. I know how much time you spend on all your videos and live streams, and I thank you really much for that. Take care, Lottie. Oh, is it Lottie or Lot? Charlotte? I don't know. Either way, this bit is really, really funny because it says here, in Germany we say that in Australia Santa comes on a surfboard instead of a sledge. Is that true? Lol. Santa on a surfboard. I don't know what the mainlanders say. And honestly, like, here we still say sleigh. Like, you know, because he goes around and drops everything on the roof. But, we do have songs, Australian songs. So there's an Australian version of Jingle Bells where it's a rusty Holden ute. And a Holden ute, so Holden. Holden is a brand of car that's made here in Australia, although they're going to be closing down soon because the manufacturing in Australia is pretty much dead. But we have a Jingle Bell song that goes along to the tunes of a rusty Holden ute instead of, you know, dashing through the bush in a rusty Holden ute, kicking up the dust, esky in the boot. Oh god, I can't really remember that much. Grandpa, am I singing Christmas songs? Something like that. So, I'm sure you could look it up on YouTube somewhere, but something like that, and that's what we have in Australia. But I've never heard the surfboard one, but that could be different up in, on the mainland. So they gave me something that looks like gummy bears. So that's very, very, very cool. So, I'm trying to learn German very sporadically during my streams. You know, anytime they come in, any German comes in, it's like, wie geht's dir? And then, I can't remember to say how I'm fine, thank you, but I'm trying to reply back in German. I've actually started writing in my book here. Okay, here we go. Mir geht's gut, danke. Something like, I'm good, thank you. Something like that. I have a real fascination with German at the moment. So, and there's like that one where, Sie werken fort, Muscheln an der Kust, seashell, seashell, something like that. I'm not even going to try. I'm really good at it when I really try. Where are we? So they sent me through some really, really good fun facts about Germany. I think the biggest ones were the fact that in Germany they have over 300 sorts of bread, and on average each German eats about 200 grams of bread a day. Like, oh my god, my gut can't even handle two, you know, like slices of bread, let alone 200 grams. I couldn't live in Germany. I couldn't, my stomach can't process bread or starch and stuff, so it's just bad. Germans drink the most beer in the world, each German drinking almost 110 litres in 1 year. I've always wanted to go to Oktoberfest. I'm not a beer drinker, I don't like beer. But I think it'd be an amazing experience to go to. It'd be really, really cool. And then this one. In Germany, they have the Autobahn instead of highways. And there's no speed limit. It's one of the safest roads in the world. How can, like, you know, a highway with no speed limit be the safest in the world? How does that work? Jesus. I guess people don't feel inclined to, you know, want to speed because maybe they've ruined the novelty of speeding. Don't know. Tell me how it works. Germany would fit 21.5 times in Australia, but our population is 3.4 times higher as Australia's, which is just insane. And then, like, because I made a comment that, you know, guys are taking in a lot more immigrants, and it says here, like, that Germany is a culturally diverse country. About 10% of the population are immigrants, especially from all over Europe and Africa, which I think is really, really cool. It's really, really cool. And that you guys open your presents on Christmas Eve, not actually Christmas Day. Is that true? Like, that's crazy. What do you have for Christmas Day? And then, of course, you've got coins that you guys sent me. So I got a 20-cent euro thingy there. There we go, there's that one. And then a €1. I think I've already got that one. Although, are they different on the back of the coin? I can't remember how that works. And then I don't think I've got this one here. It's a 5-cent euro thingy. And then something, and then like a weld. And sorry, my camera's not very good at focusing. And then the map information guide thingy here, which I had a good fun reading over. It wasn't that one there, it was this one here. Apparently, Beethoven was actually born in that region. So I think that's very, very, very cool. I'd love to go see that. Yeah, just there, City of Beethoven. Can you see it there? You can't really see it. But I was just thinking, like, it would be so cool if you guys were to send me maps for you to mark out where you actually live. I mean, you don't have to. I don't expect you to. I think asking for a photo is kind of, like, invasive enough. But, you know, one day, when I travel the world, when I have some money, and I don't have, you know, 300 grand in debt, you know, I'd really like to go there. Although, in saying that, maybe it's just me. But it does look like there are a few things marked out on this, now that I'm looking at it more closely. Something in orange. Yeah, there's definitely something marked out there. Why is it being marked out? Maybe it's just being marked out in the information store. Because that doesn't look like places where people live. But yeah, that'd be cool. If you want to mark out where you live, one day when I win $1 million from Tats Lotto, even though I don't enter in the Tats Lotto draw, I'll come visit you all. It'd be so cool. Because it's something that actually you guys ask me a lot is have I ever met any of my subscribers in real life? And no, I haven't. It's very sad. Unless you include Matthew or my brother, which doesn't count, or my mother, that doesn't count. Makes me very sad. So one day I will meet you. Thank you. Last thing comes to this one here from Maciek. I think he's from Poland. Can't remember what it was. Can't remember. But it tells me here that I need to open this one first. So this one says read me first, and then all over it, it's got all my phrases on there. Fudge, are you cereal? Oh, other way, didn't he? And then mother trucker, and then turd burger. What's that one? Skizzers. Oh, skizzers. Skizzers, yes, I like that one. Need a key card. Shit sticks. Shit sticks is a favourite one of mine. Tosspot. Tosspot's another one that I like. I got that from my mother. Good old mum. Here we go. You guys have got such lovely writing. Okay. Greetings from Poland. Yes, I got it right. And all the best to you. My name is Maciek. Maciek. It's like magic, except apparently the G is a bit softer. So I'm very bad. I'm 31 years old and I live in Krakow. I have studied and worked here, but originally I come from a region called Silesia, and don't know that one. Is my hometown. Sensia. Something like is my hometown. Good luck on pronouncing the latter. That's good. I found your channel when I was browsing through YouTube and watched some reaction videos from a particular PlayStation game. Can you guess which one? Yes, The Last of Us. See, people have been commenting, you know, what are some of the best games in the world? And to this day, it's still The Last of Us. Like, you know, people say, and as soon as you start talking about Last of Us, people go on and say, oh no, but Bioshock Infinite, that was a pretty good game, that was awesome. It's not until you start talking about a good game that all these other ones, you know, get mentioned. You know, like like Bioshock Infinite or The Witcher 3 and all that sort of thing, but never does a conversation start, how awesome is Bioshock Infinite, how awesome is The Witcher 3, because The Witcher 3's kind of like died off, you know. It always starts with The Last of Us, and then people go on to other, you know, games that they've adored in the past and all this sort of thing, but it always starts with The Last of Us, and it's still a massive game to this day. Like, it blows people away, that one, and I cannot believe how many of you guys have found me from that game. Between that and The Walking Dead, I can honestly think that I've gained more subscribers from now The Last of Us than any other game that I've played. Like, it's just insane how huge it was. And it's such a shame that they haven't got it available on other consoles and stuff like that. Otherwise, you know, it would have probably got bigger than, you know, Grand Theft Auto or bloody COD. I watched your playthrough and found your reactions mesmerizing. I can tell that you are a sensitive and emotional person, hence the genuine reactions. But what is really special about you, special, is the fact that you're simply a wonderful human being, and your wide smiles always make my day. So thanks for that. Oh, thank you. Because you had To the Moon in your playlist, I decided to play it myself. Oh boy, oh yes. What an experience it has been. Possibly one of the greatest stories and soundtracks in the game. And yes, there were many tears at the end, but don't tell anyone. Oops. Sorry. You gotta give me a warning, like Charlotte did. God damn it, dude. But yeah, no, that game, like, just the way that it approached mental health and all that sort of thing was just absolutely and utterly beautiful. It was amazing. I've played some other games you had on your channel and watched a lot of your other playthroughs and vlogs. Good to see you back in the new house, an even wider smile. Love the clock in the background. Yeah, I got that from, oh god, I can't remember his name. Was it you, Jack? Someone, yes. I need to put new batteries in it though, because it kind of died, but it's really cool, isn't it? Even though I'm more of a dog person, yeah, I grew up with dogs. I grew up with dogs and cats. The only reason why I got Lemon is because I found him at my work, but that's another story for another time. So, yes, very lucky to have him. There is not much to say about me really. I'm a fairly regular person. The photo attached should prove it. My job though requires that I travel a lot. This means getting on a plane Monday morning and coming back to my flat late Thursday. I am not a spy. That's what they all say. I've always been a PC gamer. Only recently I've bought a PS4. Due to work, I play games less than I used to. Still, I absolutely enjoy playing them, and it's one of the reasons I still keep in touch with people and I'm proud to call friends. Excuse me. RPGs and story-based games are my favourites. Baldur's Gate, Fallout, Mass Effect, and of course The Last of Us. These last two have a special place because I can only say that only with these I've invested a lot emotionally and shouted back at the screen. Something I rarely do, as I consider myself a calm person with a dark sense of humour. With the digital age still at its crescendo, and with the amount of emails I send these days, I realise that we almost never send letters. How exciting that's a good point. How exciting is it to receive something in mail that is not a bill nor a coupon? Always speaking of receiving, let's go and get them shinies. Speaking of receiving, let's get those shinies. The first goodie relates to you substituting swear words with a cuter version, which I find hilarious. Mother trucker, shit sticks, turd burger, fudge are just a few of the top in my head, hence fudge. We have our own Polish version called Roka, which literally translates to cows. Oh. I think it's because they have milk in them, or when you chew them, you look like a cow. I hope you like them, for fudge's sake. Brilliant. Second goodie relates to a game with a great story and an unforgettable piano soundtrack. When you do eventually open it, I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy mine. Consider the third goodie as a Polish theme goodie part 1. It's some of our currency. Oh, yay! We have the zloty, the 20 plin bill, PL blue bill. I don't know what that is, has the Polish king from the 6th century on it. He is also the patron of my high school. Cool. Again, thanks for a great channel. Keep smiling and entertaining us. All the best to you, Matt and Lemon. P.S. Sorry, the awful handwriting digital age. Regards, Maciek. Okay, so the first one. So this is fudge. Is it? When's the expiry date on it? Okay, so I've got a couple of months to eat it, but I'll eat it sooner with Matt. Oh, it's really, really hard. That's what she said. Okay, so it says only for the USA market. Okay. Seems relatively harmless. I'll have to eat that with Matthew. And then the second one, Polish themed goodie. No. Where's this? Oh, maybe it's this one here. Where's my sword gone to? Oh no. I need to find that knife. There it is. Nah. Dude, come on, it's like Fort Knox, this thing. Yeah, no. Between you and Lucy, god damn. It's really like Christmas. No, other way around. That's the sharp side. You should see the way that Lemon's looking at me. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. Okay, we got this. Ugh. Music box. It's a little it's a little table thing. Oh, I gotta be really, really careful. Wow, I used to play the piano as a child. If some of you didn't know. My teacher was always like, exams this, exams that, exams this. And I was like, I don't want to play exams, I want to play jazz music. And she didn't like that, so I quit. Wow. So what we got here, it's a beautiful little piano. Look at this. Let's go back to me. Let's focus on me now. Look at that. And inside, it's got a little mechanism. Ooh, hello. Oh my god. Oh wow. And actually, I was like, that can't be. It's actually from the game. And look, it actually says on there, Fall River. Wow. That is utterly utterly beautiful. Wow, I can see why in the live streams that you'd been like begging me to open up. That is just fantastic. That is oh my god, that is just so beautiful. I never knew that anything like this existed. That is just, wow, so many things came back to me then, just, oh my god. And then it's like, what the fuck? Wow. Wow, that is just mind-blowing. That's very, 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 very cool. I never knew anything like this ever existed. That is just... wow. Thank you so much. Like, I just... wow. That is so beautiful. Right, to the next thing. The last one. Wow. The last one is the Polish themed money. Wow, cool. Oh. This is cool. So this is a Polska, something at 2. And then we got one gross. I don't know how the Polish accent works, so I don't know how to pronounce it. And there's zloty. Oh, 1992, that's when I was born. Very cool. How did you know? Stalking me. And then, oh, this one's from 2015. This is the 5 groszy. That. And then, of course, this one here, the big one. So this is the zloty. I don't know what this is worth in Australia, but it's very cool. And then look at that moustache. My God, that's very, very, very cool. Thank you so much. Wow, it's incredible. So, all in all, guys, I think Maciek had a really, really good point. We live in such a digital age. I never really thought about it before. I know that I've said it like this. It's one thing to read comments from people, but to actually receive something physical is just. And I think it does come to the fact that we've desensitized ourselves to this sort of thing. We don't send letters anymore. It's always emails and comments and stuff like that. And it comes down to this, this sort of connection. You can't beat this sort of thing. Like, I don't expect like gifts and trophies and all this sort of thing, but just like letters, just seeing that, like, writing, like someone on the other side of the world or even just in the other part of the country has taken the time to write this out, and it's always a very surreal experience for me to go through it all. So I really, really appreciate you guys taking the time, like, even if it's just a letter. Like I always say, I need a letter and a photo. That's really, really important. And Maciek, your photo wasn't in there, now that I think of it. You said photo on the other side and you didn't send me a photo. Cheapskate. And Chloe already knew what you look like, so that's all good. But that just brings a whole lot more to me, and I really, really appreciate it. So, guys, please, if you want to, on the About tab on my YouTube channel is my P.O. Box number. Please send me something. I'd really, really appreciate it. I will have to pay something like $250 very soon to, renew it for another year. So if I keep getting mail, it just makes it a lot more worthwhile. So I just really, really appreciate the time that you guys take to send me this stuff. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of Aussie's Mailbag. I certainly did. And I hope to see you guys in my live streams and my YouTube soon. So take care.